Hello and welcome to the Price Academy, bite-sized history videos. This video will be introducing Catalina, a member of Catherine of Aragon's royal household. So we have looked in previous videos at black Tudors that were men, but do you think there's any Tudors that are female and also black? Well, there is, and one of them was in the royal household of this lady. This is Catherine of Aragon. Now, Catherine of Aragon arrived in Plymouth on the 2nd of October in 1501. She had left Moorish Granada to begin a new life in England, and she brought with her a multicultural and multiracial entourage. Catherine was the daughter of Ferdinand and Isabella of Spain. Her anglicised name is Catherine, but really it's also Catalina. Catherine was due to marry Prince Arthur, who is the heir of Henry VII. This is Henry VIII's older brother. As you can see on her arrival at Plymouth, Catherine of Aragon has got her entourage with her, and one of these women is called Catalina, another Catalina, and it is a lady who is black. Catalina in the records is identified as a slave and also the royal bedmaker. Catalina probably isn't her real name. We think that Catalina adopted her mistress's name and as a slave in the royal household converted to Christianity and changed her name in the process. Catalina was among the 60 servants who travelled with Catherine to her new home in 1501. Here is an interpretation of Catherine on her wedding day, and you can see Catalina behind her. This is the church that Arthur and Catherine got married. On her marriage to Arthur, Catherine's household travelled to his court in Wales to this castle in Ludlow. It was Catalina's job to make Catherine's bed and attend to other secret services of an intimate nature. Carrying the linen sheets to and from the royal bedchamber, Catalina is in a unique position to know whether Catherine and Arthur's marriage was ever consummated. Did they or did they not have sex? Now this is a really big issue for later on in the story. Now if you know your history, you'll know that sadly Arthur died in April 1502, leaving Catherine widowed. For 7 miserable years, Catherine's household had to endure poverty and discomfort in London. Now we know that John Blank also came over with Catherine when she entered the country, and he has gone off to work for Henry VII at this time from 1507 onwards. But luckily, all is not lost. In 1509, Henry VIII becomes king. Catherine marries the teenage Henry. Catalina was present at the royal bed, and it has been quoted the first time the Queen and Henry were united as one, that she was there. By 1527, Catherine was no longer able to have any more children. She's only produced one living child, as you can see, a daughter called Mary. Now it's at this point that Henry wanted his marriage to Catherine to end, based on the fact that she had been married to his brother Arthur. Catherine insisted nothing had happened between them. Catalina's first-hand knowledge of the princess's bedsheets soon became a matter of national importance. By this time, Catalina had already returned to Granada, having left Catherine's service and was married a Moorish crossbow maker called Oviedo. Catalina was sought out by Spanish agents seeking to confirm Catherine's story, but clearly Catalina's testimony was not recovered, as Henry VIII went on to divorce her and set up his own church, the Church of England. After 1531, Catalina disappeared from the records. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and follow me at Little Miss History 81 at Tanya Alex 38.